How do you get a spotless wash on your vehicle? Well, the answer is in this box. Now, before we talk about what's in this box, we have to talk about how you get water spots on your paint, and that all depends on your water source. Your water source may have hard minerals such as calcium or magnesium in it, and when you wash the vehicle and the water evaporates, those hard minerals are left behind. And if not treated immediately, they could etch into the paint and require a lot of effort to remove. Well, how can you confirm that you have hard water? Well, you could get one of these TDS meters, and that measures the water in parts per million. And ideally, if you wanted to achieve a spotless wash, you would want to have less than 50 parts per million. And if you have more than that, you can look into getting one of these water deionizer kits. There are a couple of different variations you can look at. There's single stage, there's dual stage, but the one that I settled on is this dual stage water deionizer from On The Go portable water deionizers that I got at portablewaterdei.com. Now, these two canisters are filled with almost like a sediment. This one is called cation and this one is called anion. The cation is a positively charged ion and it goes into the anion, which is a negatively charged ion. And by the time the water comes out of here, it is 0 parts per million. But unfortunately, this does not last forever and you have to refill your canisters. And that's exactly what is in this box. Now, this TDS meter came with the On The Go water deionizer kit that I got. So all you do is simply fill the water up, turn the unit on, stick it in there. So right now, the water's about 270 parts per million out of the faucet right now. And if we come back over to our water deionizers kit, I'll just put some water in there now to see where we are at. So right now it's about 158 parts per million. So it definitely needs to be recharged. Now, a cool thing about the cation and anion that's in these canisters is that you can empty this into a plastic bag and just throw it in the garbage. There's no environmental issues with the material that's in these canisters. And that's what it is. So that is your water deionizers. Just rinsed out the canisters and now it's time to recharge. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, I got a new funnel. It's nice. Some directions. Oh, they have a tri-bed model. Huh. But this is all it is. All right. Got everything hooked back up. There are no leaks. I got my water coming in here for stage 1 and it goes to my stage 2, then loops around and goes right into my pressure washer. Now, if I take my TDS meter, fill it up with some water. Let's see where we're at. 0. I've been running this setup for a couple of years and I absolutely love it. I love being able to pull a vehicle up, even if I'm not gonna wash it, if I just wanna hose it down, knowing that I have clean water to do it with. And I can even do it in direct sunlight without having to worry about hard water spots. Now, each refill will last me about a year, and your mileage will vary depending on how hard your water is and how much water you use to wash each vehicle. And the only downside to me is probably gonna be the cost. This kit cost me about 380 bucks, and every time I refill, it's about 100 bucks a pop. So I pay about 100 bucks a year just to be able to have water that I could use to do a spotless wash. Now, if you put that in comparison to have a company come out and clean your vehicle, say for 50 bucks a pop, it starts to make sense to have your own clean source of water. But now I have 100% clean water I can use to wash my trucks. I also just want to add that with this deionizers kit, I have full pressure. So there isn't a pressure drop like you get with some of the cheaper kits, and it's a really nice touch because I can hook this up to my pressure washer and use a foam cannon or just use pressurized water to power wash anything that I want. Now, normally I do the foam cannon and then hit it with the 2-bucket wash method. But I am running out of time today. I still have to pack this truck because I'm headed to AMD tomorrow to go to the OBS Summit. So this video is gonna post after that show, but I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to clean your vehicles with this water deionizer. As you saw, I was in the direct sunlight and I have 0 water spots on this truck. Now, even though you're working in direct sunlight, you gotta be quick because that soap will still dry on the paint. So as long as you're moving and you're working fast, you're gonna be in good shape. This whole wash from first spray to dry took me about 40 minutes. And for a truck of this size, I'd say that's pretty dang good. But anyway, guys and gals, I definitely appreciate you watching. I hope this helped you a little bit in learning about these water deionizers and figuring out if it's a good fit for you. But that's gonna do it for me on this one. I'll see you in the next video. All right, let's get this thing packed up.